So the other day at work, guy, he asked me. I think I told the story. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But guy at work, yeah, I saw the One Piece movie trailer, right? And he's like, "There's a new One Piece movie coming out," and I was like, "Yeah." So he was like, "Yo, how long would it take me to catch up with One Piece?" He's like, "Cause some dude on TikTok was doing the math on how long it would take for somebody to catch up with One Piece." He's like, "All right,
like a complete 24 hours of
yeah,
just straight watching, like no breaks, just a complete 24 hours of your life."
So I was like, I had broke it down. I was like, "Yo, for you, it might take a while, cause you don't really watch a lot of sub, and granted, like I don't know where One Piece is at in the sub or in the dub currently. I believe they're on Dressrosa. I could be wrong, but
no, I think they're
are they past Dressrosa?
I think they finished Whole Cake.
They did? No way.
They started Whole Cake like earlier in the year. They were starting. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I swore I seen something on Twitter like something about the Snake Man part of the dub being done. I could be wrong. I don't even know.
So if it's there, but at the time I didn't know that when I talked to him. But if it's there, then maybe. But at the same time too, like the way, because I don't watch as much anime as I used to, because I just think this shit's like oversaturated. It's like too much anime out and not enough good ones. So I just pick and choose what I watch now. But even the ones that I'm like super like hyper focused on, I'll try to finish like really quick. But for him, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, like it's gonna take you a minute, cause I was like, you don't watch anime like that. I was saying him like back in my like I make it sound old, but back in my heyday of watching anime, bro, I could finish that shit like real quick, tell you all the things about it, and this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. But now like it's gonna take me a minute, and I was like, but you was gonna take you even longer because you watch anime periodically. Like it's not like it's on the forefront of what you watch. The majority of the time I'm watching anime, unless it's like something really good, like Master Chef is on now. But yeah, nah, I had to let him know the hard way, like you nah. So then the next day at work, I asked him, I was like, yo, so you gonna watch One Piece? He said, no, I'm not gonna watch. I was like, go bad.
Oh, I see where they're at in the
so where they at?
They're at the wedding. They're about to be prepared for the wedding.
They're close. But all right, YT, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I just want to hear a Perospero sound like in the dub. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. All right, yo, while he does that, welcome. I believe this is episode 5. Episode 5.
Disgusting.
Oh my gosh. This is episode 5 of the City on the Couch podcast. I'm here with YT. YT better not be on Destiny this time. He better not be on Destiny this time, or else he's gonna get banned.
Man, you know what I'm doing.
He's not on. All right, you better not be on Destiny.
I'm not on Destiny. I'm just checking out these dub voices, man.
Alright, he better not be on Destiny. But like I said, this is episode 5. Technically 6 episodes out if you want to consider the pilot, but you know it's episode 5. Episode 5 is we in here. There's a lot of things on the plate, a lot of things on the menu. So, YT, so how was your week?
It was good. First week back from my week off. My area's in shambles at work, but other than that, pretty good so far.
Yeah. So at my job, right? So I work at Amazon warehouse. I hate it. Make sure to give the podcast 5 stars so we both can leave our jobs and we're supported by ads and shit like that. But also too is available everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that good shit. So definitely make sure you rate this 5 stars. 5 stars. So we can leave our shitty jobs. But anyway, so I was at work today, and for the past couple of weeks, there's been these people in blue that have been coming to our jobs, and I've never seen people in blue vests before, right? I've always just seen the same regular standard vest. It's either orange if you're like a regular associate, yellow and orange if you're like an assistant manager, they would say, or process assistant, and red and yellow if you're like a manager, right? But I've never seen the blue vest before, so that was new to me, right? So I see these people in their blue vests and this, that, and third. So then come to find out that they're like higher up, like they're like up in the food chain type people at Amazon. So they come to our building and they're like, yeah, this place isn't really doing that well, blah, 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 right? So then they leave. So now a new group of blue people have come back and they're basically like, yeah, so like y'all are like low-key kind of overworking these people and y'all are also overworking it because we don't have enough money to pay all these people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like cut hours, but not really, technically speaking. So yeah, the blue people at my job, they're potentially cutting hours. So like I said, rate this shit 5 stars. But it kind of makes sense because like, yo, since I've been working at that Amazon, they've been saying every year that shit gonna close down, and I just been waiting for the day.
How y'all getting overworked and still about to close down?
Bro, they've been saying that shit every day. Yo, man, we thinking about cutting shit down. Yo, we thinking about closing it down. Yo, we might close this down. I remember hearing that like when I first started. Like imagine just starting your job and you're hearing that this company may shut this place down. You're like, bro, I just got here. So now, like 5 years later, they're like, yeah, so y'all don't have enough money to pay everybody here, so something gotta give. So, hey man, look, fine, you know what I'm saying? Might be having to trap out the bandwidth, something. Who knows? But you know what I'm saying? We here though, having a good time, having a good place. So YT, we start with anime today. We are starting with anime today. Yo, I actually do have a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
wait, before your question, I just want to say, Katakuri dub, ain't it?
I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
This dude sound familiar too. I definitely heard his voice before, but nope, that don't work.
You know what's crazy, right? Spoiler alert! If you've never seen One Piece, once again, spoiler alert. So, all right, I actually have 2 questions, and my one question pertains to the One Piece thing, right? All right, which one sounded better? Robin's "I Wanna Live" in English or in sub?
English.
Bruh, I told this guy that's
the only part I'll give is Luffy's part in that first part. I could give you that in the sub, maybe, but either way, he's screaming hella loud. So, like, and that whole shit is more in English, bro. She killed that shit.
I was telling this guy, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely hate the sub versus dub debate. I hate it with a passion.
Oh, yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever. But yeah, I don't like watch what you want to watch. It's not that hard. I
do feel like sub elitists, and I do feel like more people are sub elitists than there are dub elitists. If I'm going to be honest, so the sub elitists, right? And for those who don't really watch anime, sub is just a Japanese sub, like there's no English at all. It's all Japanese, and then just have the subtitles. English dub is when the English voiceovers dub over the Japanese people. All right, there, got it out for those who don't know. All right, so the sub versus dub debate will always be like just dumb to me because it's like, bruh, like if you didn't even give it a chance. So all right, my rule of thumb is if there is a dub available, I will watch it in dub. But if there's no sub available, I'm going to watch it in subbed, right? So. And that's just, I just think I just like it that way because it just
makes it an older series.
And I'm not gonna lie, it makes it easier for somebody who may have interest, like who may not be really interested in the series. It gives them it's easier for them to get into it now because they don't have to read the whole time, right? So all right, whatever. So moving on. So dude that I'm cool with, he's watching One Piece, right? So he got to Eni's lobby, and I told him, I literally said, yo, when that Robin scene comes up, watch it in English because it's better, right? And he's just been watching One Piece in sub the whole time. Fine, cool, whatever. But the parts I tell him to watch in English, he chooses not to watch in English because he only wants to watch it in sub. I was like, bruh, just watch it in English. It's not gonna hurt you. He's like, nah, bruh, it takes away it takes away this, it takes away that. I'm like, bro, just watch it in English.
Literally takes away nothing.
Exactly. So I hate the sub versus dub debate. Like, I will never get it. I'll never understand it. I'll never say I will support the dub niggas all day. Them sub niggas is weird. Yeah. I'll support the dub niggas all day.
They'll just say all dub is trash when like I can name it like 10 dubs off the top of my head that made me like the series more because of the English voice actors.
Bro, that's like, yo, if anybody ever tells me that Yu Hakusho is better in sub versus the English dub, they are
especially
on crack.
the opening.
If anyone ever tells me that Cowboy Bebop is better in sub versus the English dub, they are on crack. There are a handful, not even a handful, there are a lot of anime that are better in the dub versus the sub. People just are freaking delusional when it comes to this stuff. They swear up and down, yo, it's straight out of anime, straight out of Japan, gotta watch it in the source. It's straight out of this, gotta watch it in the source. Bruh, the people in Japan are watching it in their own native language. So why don't you want to watch it in your own native language?
So stupid. Like
I'll never understand that. But all right, man, you go to the anime stuff. So, yo, all right. So now my second question, right? So there is no place where Bleach is going to be, right? Like we don't know where Bleach is still currently, right?
Apparently, like I don't know. There's no real answer to that. not officially.
Because so the other day,
it's less than a month away. We still don't. I got an answer.
The other day, what happened? Crunchyroll had tweeted out about Bleach. Then they made an Instagram post about Bleach. So then it made me question: is Bleach going to Crunchyroll or what's happening?
Because Crunchyroll said they didn't include in their things like on their simulcast list or something. It was like a French tweet or some shit like that, I think.
But Bleach isn't on there.
And then a New York Comic Con tweeted out something about like when because they're previewing the first 2 episodes at New York Comic Con apparently, and they're talking about a simulcast. So like, if the leak about Bleach being on Disney Plus, it might be like it's not going to be simulcast everywhere, but in like a select place or places. So it might be simulcast on Disney Plus, but it won't be like everywhere. Like it's either gonna be like in the like might be simulcast in the UK or like the European area, that area. Sorry for generalizing, but you know who you are. That area, and not in the West, or in the West and not over there. So I feel like either way, somebody's losing out. Like at least like the audience outside of Japan, they chilling. Like they getting what they want.
They got it.
But like, it's the audience for Bleach and the fans outside of Japan that are like gonna get fucked. Like somebody's gonna get fucked out of like a viewing experience.
Because I had saw that and then it didn't really make sense to me. Like,
yeah, Crunchyroll definitely doesn't have it. They're all in on Chainsaw Man. Like that, they definitely don't have
definitely all in on. Like they're not promoting Bleach the same way that they're promoting Chainsaw Man.
There could be like a wild card where it's like Disney, but it'll be on like Hulu simulcast, because Hulu does like simulcast and stuff. Because especially with the thing about them maybe buying like a full 100% ownership in Hulu, like I could see them doing that. That would be okay. Yeah, because they own like most of it anyway. So
I
might just buy the rest of it outright.
Because then it's almost like how, like for example, like Mushoku Tensei was only available on Hulu and Funimation.
Yeah,
like, it wasn't available nowhere else. I guess I would like them to do that.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind if that turns out to be the case. Then I wouldn't mind that, and like maybe it'll be on like once the thing is in full, it'll also be on Disney Plus like in its entirety. Because the thing about the 4 cores thing, like it's split into 4 cores. Because if they'll that's actually not that bad if they do like 12 to 13 episodes and 4 cores. And like after 13 episodes, that 1 core will be on Disney Plus, and the same thing after the next one. And if it's simulcast weekly on Hulu, that's not that bad, honestly. I will honestly take that.
Yeah,
that is honestly fine. But yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I was about to say.
So, I guess New York Comic Con will say something, but it's still like it's less than a month, and nobody knows where that shit's gonna be at.
Our first bit of news is release dates for stuff, or broadcasting dates. So once again, we don't know where release is going to be at, but it's supposed to be broadcasting October 10th. We don't know. Then Chainsaw Man is going to premiere October 11th. You know what's crazy too? Man, we're going to be... it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter like excited as heck because they see that Spy Family comes out on whatever day. Chainsaw Man comes out on whatever day. Bleach comes out on whatever day, and whatever, right? But a lot of people... like that I'm gonna say are in like I guess the anime sphere, don't know where Bleach is going. Like imagine having like this hope that Bleach is gonna be on Crunchyroll, and then October 10th comes, and then you get on, and then boom, it's not there. Like, I feel like the average, I'm gonna say, anime consumer doesn't know what this whole thing between Bleach and everything. Like, they're just like, yo, like, I'm excited for Bleach to be
unless you follow leaks and stuff. You really don't know.
So, and I see
even
bad
if you
people
don't,
happy.
like, you literally don't know. Like, even the people who do aren't like 100% sure.
Yeah.
Like, because we heard Disney Plus, but even still, we don't know for sure. Like, there's so many like conflicting things now. Like, we don't know. Like, we couldn't even give you an answer.
That's why I find it so funny, but
it's a bunch of maybes, bro.
Exactly.
Crunchyroll fumbled that, bro. That's so crazy.
So then we have One Punch Man's next chapter will release on September 22nd. I'm excited about that. Dude has took a break. He
skipped over the GOAT doing the music for Bleach.
Nah, bro, that's no.
Ending theme song. He skipped over that.
No, that's not there. That's later. No,
it isn't.
Yeah, it is. That's like one of the last things.
Oh.
See, you're not on the right dates. See, you're not on the right dates.
It's it's the same poster, bro. I was looking at the tweet.
You're not on the right dates.
You posted that thing twice, bro.
Nah.
Cause we could honestly skip it. Let me stop.
No, I didn't post it twice.
It's the same poster, bro.
Nah, I ain't posted twice. See, I know what I was doing.
Same poster, different caption.
I look at things and I'm like, oh, all right, you know what?
Same
I didn't
poster,
post that
different
yet.
caption.
Or I look at what you post and I was like, all right, he posted that. I don't need to do it. So, Omar Sy has been cast as the first African American in Netflix live action Yasuke. The series will be 5-episode event written by Nick Jones, who also wrote the anime. Now,
first African American samurai.
Oh, I didn't say samurai. My bad.
Nope.
Bro. My bad. I'm sorry. We're not cutting that out. We'll keep it going. One take Drake. Damn.
Two things. This is what they should have done in the first place. Second,
I think it's gonna be
the same dude that wrote the anime. No faith at all. That's not even Mappa's fault, bro. They didn't write that shit. They just animated it, bro. That's not their fault.
This is gonna be
it actually the anime looked good, like visually. There was nothing wrong with it. Even the music was nice. But then mechs and magic.
Yeah.
Why?
Yep.
It literally could have been Black Vagabond, bro, and they fumbled that shit.
I was on TikTok. I think this is when Andy TikTok was like, ooh, now Andy TikTok is full of a whole bunch of lames. But they were like actually going in, because I don't know nothing about Yasuke. I've only watched the trash anime, thinking it was going to be good. And some people were like really hyping it up, like explaining like things about Yasuke. So I mean, I probably won't find those videos again, but from what they were saying about it, like during that time, Yasuke sounded like it would be dope. But people also saying that they kind of don't like it because they tell like a false story. So I don't know how a 5-episode event will work.
That'd be long as hell. Like
each episode, they gotta be like an hour or some shit.
Yeah, so.
This is only getting no praise or blessings.
This is his chance to right the wrong that was that anime.
Nope.
But I doubt it. It's not gonna be. I have no faith.
Then more Bleach news. 4 cores. Was it 20 episodes apiece, right?
Nah, because I think if
people says it's gonna be 50 episodes.
Like 50 episodes, so it'd be like 12 to 13 episodes each core.
All right.
It's 12 times 4 is 48, so 12 to 13 in one of the 2 of the cores.
At least we know that, unlike Attack on Titan, we know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel bad for all the Attack on Titan anime only people because y'all have suffered. At least there is a light at the end of the tunnel now. They just didn't know beforehand. Like when the whole shit started. They didn't know if they was going to get a movie, if they was going to get a special, if they was going to get this, if they was going to get that.
Yeah.
So
at least we know this is the last part. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, AOT fans might be like the word, like might be the dumbest fan. Not gonna lie.
Naruto fans are pretty up there.
They're bad too. They're bad, but I'm saying like for this generation, AOT fans who like they just don't want to do the most simplest thing and just go pick up a book and read. Y'all could have had the ending almost about to be a year or 2 ago, but no, y'all like, I'm not gonna do that peasantry. I'ma wait. You would have read it. You would have been a part of the debates. Now most of the AOT fan base that hated the ending completely forgot why they hated it. So now when they see it, they'll completely remember why they hated it. Fuck that ending. Anyway, so the
Unless
new
they change
Bleach. Nah, they're not changing that shit.
We don't know.
They're not changing it.
It's up in there. I can't even guess.
I could bet. I'm not gonna bet, but I could bet that they're not gonna change it.
Bet your PS5, so I got
it. Nah, bro. What would be the point of changing it?
I don't know. He gets a third chance to right the wrongs.
Then they. Oh yeah, no, because they have one ending. Then they changed it.
Yeah, he changed it again.
And then I think
this is his third time. This will be the third time for him to try to change it again.
But then somebody
he obviously knows that like people are not completely satisfied.
Somebody else made an ending.
That shit was garbage. That shit was worse than both of them.
Yo,
that was just edgy. That was just edgy, Aaron. I seen that shit. And they animated it, and they tried to animate that shit too. And that shit was garbage.
I've never read The Promised Neverland. You have.
I have.
Right. Why does that thing have 8 endings?
I only read one.
Man, there's like 8 of those things.
Unless they came out on Manga Seed, I just read the straight one ending.
So, bro, I've never read The Promised Neverland.
It wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't great. It was just kind of in the middle. It didn't like ruin the whole series because I do like the series, but like it was just okay.
There was this one girl on TikTok. I'm trying to remember. That's why I paused for a second. So, there's one girl on TikTok. She said that The Promised Neverland got like mad endings, and she doesn't like any of them. She was because this is when The Promised Neverland's anime ending had came out, and she was mad that they had skipped mad stuff. So she was like, they didn't. This is like the 9th ending technically, because it's not the same ending as the other 8 of them. Those endings. So.
No, I don't know about the 8 endings. I just seen the one, so I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
Then we have this new Bleach trailer. You like the trailer? You thought it was fire?
Oh yeah, I can tell they doing split cores. That shit was looking pretty good.
As well as Bleach. If
only Black Clover got the same treatment.
Bro, you know Black Clover gonna come back.
I know. I hope the movie better look like this.
Then Bleach had other production companies complain as a huge cast of nearly 80 voice actors were gathered for TYBW voice recording.
Why say TYBW and not just 1,000 Year Blood War?
Well, I read it as the Shonen Leaks person said. TYBW. 1,000 Year Blood War.
You're a TYBW.
All right. Anyway, so it was 80 voice actors were gathered for the 1,000 Year Blood War voice recording. That's a lot of people there. That's a lot of money, as well as
a lot of characters.
Yeah, it is a lot of characters. A lot of characters.
Thinking about them first couple chapters, the first like 10 episodes, bro. How many characters are in like them couple chapters? It's mad people.
Then this is the last Bleach news we have. 1,000 Year Blood War anime ending theme song is produced by none other than Hiroyuki Sawano. Clap it up, clap it up. Doing big things. Proud of him. I'm proud of him. I'm not proud. I think it's nice.
I'm proud. It's a legend right there.
He is nice. Then we have One Piece Film Red coming to theaters in USA and Canada November 4th, Germany and Austria on October 13th, Australia and New Zealand on November 3rd. I will be pre-ordering my tickets, and maybe if YT sees it, or if I see it, or if somebody sees it, we'll review that shit. But then again, too, YT has already seen it, so I'm telling.
No, I want to see it in full glory. You trying to go?
Trying to yeah, it depends on where they show it at. So.
They might show it in Regal. They show anime movies now, so it might just be able to go over here.
But then again, too, I've been going to that one movie theater.
Oh, Cinemark.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
That one, like their version of like the IMAX thing or whatever, was nice.
Or the RPX or whatever. Yeah, that shit
I saw
is
like
nice.
Toy Story 4 on that thing. That was pretty nice.
I like that movie theater. That shit is fire.
Yeah.
So, and finally for anime news, Katakawa Corp chairman, Shigi Hiko. I did my best.
Sugihiko.
All right, watch Sugihiko.
I think, because I know that's how you pronounce the TS. Sugihiko.
Sugihiko. Sure. All right.
Yeah.
So Sugihiko, I fucked that shit. Has been arrested on suspicion of bribery, amount of 69 million yen in the Tokyo Olympics 2020 scandal. So,
I don't know much more about that than what that says. So
Yeah.
just reporting on that.
Yep.
I got nothing else for you guys.
Moving
That's
on.
literally it.
Moving on to gaming stuff. So Far Cry 6 writer to pen Ubisoft open world Star Wars video game, according to Giancarlo Esposito, as Gus from Breaking Bad. No, it's his name, Giancarlo Esposito.
That's not his name, bro.
Esposito.
You said fucking Espiato, bro.
Yo, bro, look, man. What time is it? I've been up a long time today. All right, and I've been over here slaving at this Amazon warehouse. Free me from my shackles. The Giancarlo, how you say his last name, bro?
Esposito.
Bro, yo, Gus. All right, Gus from the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
That's all you have to say.
That's Giancarlo, Gus. I'm not good with names, all right? I can barely read. All right. So you know what I'm saying? They said they got an open world story coming. Ubisoft need a few because Ubisoft don't got no good games out right now. So until further notice, yeah, Ubisoft stuff it up. Quidditch won't be playable in Hogwarts Legacy. So for all those out there who are big Hogwarts fans and big fans of Quidditch,
throw the game away.
Nah, bro, come on, man. You won't be able to have Quidditch. You won't be able to have Quidditch, but it's okay.
Throw the game away.
And further news, Gundam Evolution official release date and season 1 trailer. This game looks a lot better than the beta that we played months ago, because the beta didn't look it, but now it looks a little bit better. And especially some of the Gundams that are in this game too. So
yeah, I'm definitely getting this on console. PC motherfuckers too sweaty.
Oh yeah, them niggas were sweaty, but I don't have an Xbox on me, so good luck. Wait, this game's not crossplay, right? No, it's not, right?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think it said anywhere. Even if it's, I hope it is, but pretty stupid if it wasn't. But who knows?
Then we have a Cyberpunk DLC coming, Phantom Liberty. I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. Cyberpunk, you know, when it first came out, it crashed on me about 13 times. For my homie DB Zenkai, it crashed on him about 30 times. Like, all right, long story less long. I was watching him play. Like, we were both playing it like simultaneously, and literally while he was playing it, I was literally watching him crash over and over and over again. Mind you, we are playing on the PS5. The PS5 is fresh off the presses hot, and the game kept crashing over and over and over again. So but now Cyberpunk looks like it's trying to make a comeback, and it has been making a pretty strong comeback, especially with the new updates that they've been adding to the game. So I'm excited for this. Can't wait to play Phantom Liberty. Trailer of fire, screenshots of the heat. But we are moving on to more PlayStation news. They have this gray camouflage collection revealed by PlayStation. This shit looks ass. Can't even lie. This shit looks ass.
That's all. I don't got a PlayStation. I wouldn't buy that one though. That just looks like digital camo. So
that shit looks bad. Oh, as well as more Cyberpunk news. The Edge Runner update for Cyberpunk was available. Edge Runners is the new Cyberpunk anime that's available on Netflix. So yeah, they added Rotrans, Martinez jacket, transmog, new Ripper Doc editions, new photo mode editions as well. I think there's more shit too, but and as well as last Cyberpunk news. I know the last Cyberpunk news. They are not going to support the older gens. Patch 1.6 was the last update for the older gen consoles. I'm glad for this too, because we need to stop supporting the older gens. We need to let it go. PS4 and the Xbox.
Not the last Cyberpunk news. My bad.
Oh, it's not? What's the last one? Let me find it. Oh,
Keanu's coming back as Johnny Silverhand in the Phantom Liberty DLC.
Oh man, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. So, but yeah, stop supporting these older consoles. That's what's gonna fuck up God of War, if I'm gonna be honest. It'd be on both. It should just be on one. It should just be on the PS5. It should not be on
any
the PS4.
Game coming out in this year should not be on any past gen console. Need to let them die.
Because you can literally see like the difference in if a game is just released for that console only, or if it's released for like other shit. My thing is, bro, everybody should just have a PC Like, you get the full capabilities of the game by playing on PC, but you know, shout out to the people that's loyal to the console. Shout out to the people that's loyal to plastic. Y'all are better than me, because I am not. I will play on my PC, and I will have the liberty of switching between all 3 consoles. I'm not doing that.
Elitist.
I'm not. I just don't have. I'm not. I can never. Yo, once I started playing on PC, I understood why people don't have an allegiance to no consoles. Because what do they do? Like, man, I can do mad shit on my PC. On my console, I could just watch Hulu in 4K, listen to Spotify in 4K, or play my games in 1080p, 120 frames per second. On PC, I can play them shit 144 frames, or not even 256, unlimited. I can play that shit. But niggas is mad loyal. Shout out to the loyal niggas, yo. Shout out to the loyal niggas. Anyway, Twitch is removing host mode starting October 3rd. How you feel about this?
Just a random dumb move. I don't get, like, hosting's kind of always been a thing. Why take it out now? Like, what was it doing so wrong?
All right,
It doesn't make sense.
now,
I mean, rating will still be there, but hosting kind of helped a lot of smaller channels out, grinding up affiliate into partnership. So seems kind of fucking stupid if you ask me, but I'm not the boss.
I have a counter argument. This comes from me watching Italian, because I had the same exact mindset, right? And one day before I went to work, I was watching Italian. So somebody had entered in his chat saying, "Yo, Goth, how you feel about them getting rid of a host?" And Goth has said he actually likes it. So you know, it's one of the, like, I love listening to, like, 2 sides of the argument, because I want to see how somebody else thinks. So the Italian was basically saying, what purpose did hosting serve? Like, yeah, like you're supposed to discover people off of hosting. So when you're not live, let's say your favorite streamer is not live, right? But like, are you really clicking on your favorite streamer's offline channel to watch who they're hosting? Like, no. So his thing.
People do. I'm not saying a lot of people do, but
like,
do.
what? Like, if there was a percentage, the percentage isn't high.
No, it's not.
So
it wouldn't be very high.
He was saying that majority of the time he finds new people, or just people that he finds interesting, off of raids. He said that hosting doesn't really serve a purpose. That raids are more impactful than a host. If you just host somebody, it's like, all right, like, I'm not raiding you. I'm just like, hey, like, you're on my channel. Like, now granted, if you're like, I don't know, like, if you're like one of the biggest streamers on Twitch and you host somebody, that might help you out. But it's not as like an impact as a raid. A raid is gonna do damage. Not like, I'm not saying like nothing bad damage, but a raid is gonna, like, you'll see a difference. And then you'll see people stick around after a raid. A host is just, yo, like, here's this person that I want you to watch. And there's nothing wrong. And don't get me wrong, like, I kind of get, like, why at first I was upset, because then I thought about it, and hearing Italian talk about it, I was like, all right, that makes sense. So am I mad about Twitch removing hosts? No. There's other stuff Twitch has done that I'm not a big fan of, but hosts, I could care less.
This seems kind of random, that's all. But
yeah, like,
I understand the counter argument though.
Like, I do think that I'm not gonna lie. This is me saying the foresight. I do think that eventually that niggas is gonna leave Twitch more. Like, more people gonna leave Twitch.
Oh yeah, as they just pull random decisions and not monetize, just
like, change it around or make it better.
Yeah, or like enforce their own policies. Well, like, they just don't do that well at all. They just can't enforce their own rules. Like, they'll enforce them, like, to the wrong degree on different people.
I believe we talked about it on the last one, but the girl that was having sex only got banned for 7 days.
How is that just a ban? How is that just a suspension? How is that not a permaban? Instant permaban? Like, come on. How is that not instant permaban? And other people are getting permaban for a lot less. Like, a lot less. It just doesn't make sense. So stuff like that is gonna make people leave. Like, nobody wants to represent a program that lets you fuck on stream when there's kids watching this shit.
That's the thing too, is like, when people used to say, I feel like there was a point in time that some people like held that Twitch I guess verified badge as like a badge of honor. Now it's probably some people who are happy to have it, but they probably feel a little ways like, I don't know how to feel. Because even there was one day I was watching Moon Monkey, and Moon was like, bro, like it's some days I don't want to stream on here. Like I just want to stream on YouTube. And he always said like, yo, the day ever comes I can stream on YouTube. He's like, I might go there. So I mean, now people can do it free of charge. Twitch not gonna be mad. Ninja streams everywhere. I was at work and dude was like, yo, Ninja streaming on TikTok, and I was like, no, he's streaming everywhere. And he's like, no way. So then he checked like all like YouTube, Twitch, all that shit, and he saw him there too. So I was like, so I don't know. Twitch.
That was a thing. I didn't even think that was possible, but I guess
to stream everywhere.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing where he can like read all the combined chats at once.
Bro, I said that too. I was like, how does he read? And
somebody said there's a thing where you can use a program that will filter them together. I guess for the people that do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, I guess you can do it with even more than just two.
So I guess that makes sense. So I'm gonna skip this thing because there's shit about that one later. So I'm gonna go to this Xbox Series 2 Core controller that's coming out. Pre-orders are available. I think it's $130, which is a lot cheaper than the Elite controller. I might buy this shit only because my Elite controller's RB doesn't work and my LB is running out and my stick has a drift. So I've had my Elite controller for the past like 3 years. I'm not gonna lie, Xbox might have the best controllers next to the DualShock 2 controllers. I'm just saying. PlayStation hasn't.
Elite controllers are goated.
Yeah, like
my left bumper's falling out, but I could just click it back into place. If it just completely breaks, then I might buy it. But still going strong.
Yeah, that's why I mean, for $130, it's not bad. So that's the only reason I would. Like I said, Xbox has got fire controllers. The only game I can literally play on my PlayStation now, my PlayStation controller, is freaking Multiverses. Other than that, I'm mainly playing shit with an Xbox controller, mouse and keyboard. I don't know why PlayStation just cannot make a fire controller. This DualShock 5 PS5 controller is cool. It's just not fire. It's alright. Then somebody tried to challenge me on that at work, and I was like, bro, this controller is just cool. Xbox has a controller game in the bag. Shout out Xbox. And more Xbox news though. Xbox has rolled out a lot of features. So first two features is party chat noise suppression option now, and jump right into games from a friend screenshot / video capture. What? So if that person's playing that game, I can jump into that game, like if I have it.
I guess so.
All right, cool. As well as the Discord is now on Xbox. I'm only saying that because I know it's bottom down, it's lower in our notes. But yeah, Discord is now on Xbox. Yeah. So you can now, you can join on your phone and then you can transfer to the X. How does it work?
I don't know.
All I know is that y'all Xbox niggas, thank God y'all can finally join Discord. There's a lot of people that said, what's the point of this? A lot of people didn't understand the point of this. Listen here, buddy, bucko, pal, whatever. I hate the Xbox app. The Xbox app is horrible. And Discord is such an easier process. I don't get why people are so against it, but fuck y'all. Anyway, Discord is now on this shit, so we're good. Alright. As well as PlayStation players, be prepared because Microsoft said they're only going to keep, or what is it? They offered to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for 3 more years. So then it's up to that.
The way they did. Oh wait, hold on.
Right here,
I read that wrong.
It says, I had intended to commit on what I understood to a private business discussion, but I feel the need to record straight because Phil Spencer brought this to inform the public forum. I stated, Microsoft has only offered for Call of Duty to remain on PlayStation for 3 years after the current agreement between Activision and Sony ends. After almost 20 years of Call of Duty being on PlayStation, the proposal was inadequate on many levels and failed to take on an impact on gamers. We want to guarantee PlayStation gamers continue to have the highest quality of Call of Duty experience, and Microsoft's proposal undermines this principle. So basically, I guess if I'm understanding this correctly, at this point in time, Call of Duty's only going to be there 3 more years, right? But
yes,
if they come to a solution, then Call of Duty will be on PlayStation until the end of time, I guess. But if they don't, then once that 3 years is up, then Call of Duty is only going to be.
Isn't Call of Duty going to be on the Game Pass?
Yes, I believe he said that.
Would it not be like when they not have exclusivity rights then? It's going to be on Game Pass.
Who, PlayStation?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think that once the 3 years runs up, then that's it. Like they gotta figure something out. I think for right now, everything weighs more in Xbox favor. But if it's like they said here, Microsoft kind of being like basically unreasonable. So PlayStation, yeah, y'all only got 3 years. Good luck. Xbox is not gonna budge. As well as I don't have an Xbox, but if you do, Xbox updating its home UI in 2023.
Thank God,
bro. My Xbox is at Angelica's house, so
this is just, it's about time. I don't know why they didn't. I don't remember when the last update was for the UI, but it's about time. If it actually looks like that, that's so much cleaner.
Then, for those who play multiverses, Velma from Scooby-Doo will no longer call the police on the people in multiverses. Instead, she will call the Mystery Machine. Now, the reason they did this is because, and I quote somewhere throughout this article, they said because the police tension is very high right now, that they don't want the police to be called to capture a black character like LeBron James. That's what it said in the article. I kid you not. That's what it said in the article.
I know it's there, but it's like, come on, man.
So they said they'll switch it to the Mystery Machine. Me personally,
technically, it's more accurate as the Mystery Machine, but really,
it's super dumb. But they call the police in the end. They never put them in the Mystery Machine. Why would I put the bad guy in the Mystery Machine?
That too. So it was just, it didn't need to be changed. I don't think anybody was really complaining about that. But it's whatever. They're gonna do what they do.
Oh, did you see the God of War trailer?
I did not, because I've never played God of War.
Oh, for real? So new God of War trailer dropped. That shit was fire. Flame T Fuego. Can't wait to play it. I don't think I've added anything from. Oh, as well as two new can't speak. New Breath of the Wild's coming out. I didn't add either of those only because they're both in my head. So yeah, new Breath of the Wild coming out. I'm excited for that, as well as new God of War. So what else? Oh yeah, we got Overwatch 2, new hero. Not good with words. How you say this? Kiriko? Right?
Kiriko. Bro, that's
Kiriko.
not hard.
Bro.
That's hard.
Look, man, I can't read today. It's not my day.
The other one was hard. That wasn't hard.
Kiriko. Well, Kiriko is added. New character. She looks dope. She makes donuts. She looks dope. Can't wait to play as her. EA rumored Iron Man game will reportedly be revealed at D23, and it was not. It was not. So moving on. So Destiny 2 turned 5 years old the other day, and Destiny 1 dropped 8 years ago. YT, any favorite moments from Destiny 1 and or Destiny 2?
Pushing Atheon off the edge.
Oh, that wasn't
one. When the Black Hammer from Crota gave you infinite ammo until they nerfed it to give you ammo from the reserves. The original unnerfed Gjallarhorn.
Oh, that's a fact.
What else? 2-tap Thorn. I miss those days. When hunters were the best class in the game. Those were fun days.
Thanks, fact.
Self-revive. How it broke like every encounter in the game. What else? Destiny 2. Last Wish raid.
I haven't done it.
We've done 90% of it. We haven't done all of it yet.
It's because niggas just don't know how to just magically do more damage. But you know what I'm saying? That's all.
What else?
Oh man, you know what my favorite moment is? I'll never forget this. Two moments. One, well, they both involve Brandon.
Oh Lord.
So for those of y'all who don't know, Brandon is this one kid that I personally don't talk to anymore because he's just
None
weird.
of us do, except only one of us does.
Yeah. So all right. So yeah, we don't talk to him. So this is Destiny 1, and we had our dog Quint with us. Shout out Quint. And it was like, I think it was only like 4 or 5 of us doing Vault of Glass, but we were all strong enough to do it. It's just, you obviously back then you had to be like at a good light level to like kind of speed it. Like niggas was freaking soloing Atheon and shit. Makes no sense, but they was doing it. Somehow they were doing it. Or 2 people Atheon and stuff. Somehow they were doing it. I don't know, but I felt like we were good enough and we were doing pretty good. So Brandon says to Quint, push up, don't be scared of no oracles. So we kept failing, right? So Quint got mad and said, yo, Brandon, shut your nerd ass up. And said some other things and said a lot of more things. And I never died laughing so hard, bruh. I never died laughing so hard.
Still upset I wasn't there for that.
So then so then there's another raid, Crota's End. What was the shader called that you get from it?
Glowhoo.
Glowhoo
was actually called. That's the actual name of it.
This nigga somehow, some way. Don't take offense. This is what he said. I didn't say it. This is what he said. Right? He said, "Yo, man, I got the Homoglobe shader," and we were all like, "Bruh, what the fuck?"
Did you even read what the hell it said, bro?
So then, other friend David comes out the cut and said, "Shut the fuck up" or whatever. Like, so I'm not gonna like. I it's crazy. Destiny 1 is 8 years old. Like, I remember it was my first year of college, and I was so in love with that game. I think Destiny 1 probably be one of my favorite. Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. Depending on how much more I played Destiny 2, but they could definitely go down as being one of my favorite games of all time. I like it a lot. I just wish that in the beginning of Destiny's lifetime, Activision wasn't a part of it, because seeing now that Activision isn't a part of Destiny 2 and seeing how much they've changed and how much they've grown since then, it's actually kind of like crazy to see. And especially too, like seeing how the story could have been for Destiny 1. It's kind of crazy as well. Like, that story sounded really fire, but Activision was like, nah, fuck all that noise. Y'all gonna do it this way. So,
yep. Bunch of bitches.
I'm glad Destiny 2 is still going strong.
Destiny lore is like some of the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
And they just made them take it all out the game. Like,
I'm glad they're going
bunch
strong.
Of bitches.
Glad they're doing good. Destiny community, even though they be weird at times. And more gaming news, the Legacy of Thieves collection, which is Uncharted, will release on PC on October 19th. So yeah.
Still got Uncharted 4 in the plastic wrapping on PS4. Still have never opened it. Never played it.
Say, I am not the biggest fan of Uncharted.
I think I sold it when I sold my PS4, so I don't have it anymore.
I'm not the biggest fan. Anyway, so now we are on to the D23 part of the gaming session, as well as a mixture of Ubisoft stuff. So first thing that I was seeing at D23 was Captain America and Black Panther game set during World War II. It will have four playable characters, can't speak, in a narrative driven game. Captain America, Azuri. Am I saying that correctly?
And he was in they said his name in the movie.
That's how they said it?
Azuri, depending on how their accent was.
Well, it's T'Challa's grandpa in the World War II era Black Panther. Gabriel Jones, Howling Commandos member, and Nanali, a Wakandan spy network leader. So thoughts on this?
Who's Skynet? As long as the combat's good, story's good, I'm in.
I feel like this game's gonna suck, but
who knows? I don't know enough about any of the studios to even predict, but we'll see. Then
we have a Avatar Reckoning announced for mobile, a MMORPG shooter. Yeah, we don't care about this. We want to move on. Yeah. This is one I actually do care about. I believe we did mention it before, or we kind of talked about something Assassin's Creed related. So what is it? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting its last update, or last big expansion, or whatever, the final expansion. Who cares? Then they have an Assassin's Creed mobile game. Don't care. Then they got some other Assassin's Creed game. Didn't care. But this is what I did care about.
Hey,
this is what I did care about.
Nice. Hold on.
All right, then you can talk about that.
Nah, Mirage. I mean, what's that about? That the game looks good. What do you mean?
But Assassin's Creed Mirage?
Yeah, he's like, don't care. That game looks good. Chill out.
All right, man. Well, it's going to be $50 for the regular one. It's $60 for the deluxe. About to cop the deluxe?
Is it on PC? I'll get it.
No, it's going to be on PlayStation, PS4, PS5, and Xbox. I got it right there.
Guess I get it on Xbox. I didn't know. I see that. But it says fucking. I see Xbox.
See. Come on, bro. Come on. I got it. I see.
I'll get it on Xbox. If it's only on Xbox and not PC, I'll get it on there.
But I did care about this one. Assassin's Creed Codename Red is the next big flagship AC title taking place in feudal Japan. One of my favorite eras in Japan. You will play as a shinobi. I cannot wait for this. Can't speak English today. I'll work on it next time. But anyway, I'm excited for this. We're waiting for an Assassin's Creed game to take place in Japan. I think everybody under the sun has been waiting for an Assassin's Creed game to take place in Japan. I feel like, I'm not gonna NG a lie to you, I do feel like Ghost of Tsushima kind of like, made them look at these games a little sideways. Because if you ever played Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, that game when you assassinate people, I was like, dang, Assassin's Creed game would be nice. This would be nice. So I'm excited for this. YT?
Yep, I think they'll kill it. I think they know they can't fumble this one because they've been like low-key setting it up through the story for a few years now. So
hopefully it's
I'm gonna trust them on this one. I'm gonna trust them.
Oh, they really did report on this Iron Man game. Well, I guess there is an Iron Man game coming. So
I don't even remember them talking about it.
I don't either. So Cultural Crave said it, and Cultural Crave don't be wrong. So I mean, they said it.
I guess if there is, yeah.
Then there is Netflix games and Ubisoft has collabed together. Netflix and Ubisoft agreement, a Mighty Quest game, a new Valiant Hearts game, Assassin's Creed game, and live action show. Stay tuned for more information. That's from the Ubisoft official Twitter account. As well as the 343 Industries founder and head Bonnie Ross is leaving the company. Let me see what she says. She says, well, I had hoped to stay with Halo until we release the winter update. I'm letting you know I will be leaving 343 and attending to a family medical issue. I think she's lying.
I'm not gonna assume she's lying, because if it is, then I'm a dickhead. So I'm not gonna sit there and say she's lying.
Nah, let's just like look, right? We're just gonna have fun with this. Let's just say, how like we qualify for work, right? Knock on marble that everything in her family is good, right? This is for satire.
Like that, then if we're going in like that, then yeah, she 100% called out. She 100% put in her 2 weeks.
but let's just say, like, she's like, yo, family emergency. Yo, this fucking Halo Infinite game, dog, this is ass. So I believe it. But it's crazy too. She did say right here, I'm incredibly proud of the work everyone at 343 Industries has done with Halo Infinite, the Master Chief Collection, the Halo television series, and so much more. It's been an honor to serve alongside the team for the last 15 years and be part of the universe that I love. Thank you to everyone in the Halo community for your support. Halo's future is bright. Let's not lie here. Halo's future is not bright. But whatever. I cannot wait for you all to experience what we have in store. And cheers to everyone, or cheers to cheer alongside you as a fan at the Halo World Championship in October. Axios? Am I saying that right? Whatever. Bonnie Ross. So Bonnie said, yo dog, look, I got a family emergency to tend to. Boom, boom, boom. Halo game is trash. I'm leaving. And yep, she left.
Hope everything is good, but yeah, Halo does not have a bright future at all.
Talked about Zelda. Zelda's coming. Talked about Xbox. Xbox niggas, Discord niggas can now fuse together and become one. And Bayonetta 3. I haven't beaten the other Bayonetta. Alright, and now we just have the last bit of stuff, movie stuff. We didn't talk about this before, right? But Dan Lin will not take on the role of DC Films and TV chief for Warner Bros. Discovery. He said, "I see that this ship is failing. I'm not hopping on a sinking ship." He said, "Deuce, deuce."
Don't blame him.
As well as actor Lee Jong Jae.
I guess I don't know.
The main character dude from Squid Games has joined the cast of Star Wars: The Acolyte in a lead role. How you feel about this, YT? Big Star Wars fan?
Still haven't seen Squid Game, but I heard he's really good in it. So yep.
Neither have I. I probably won't ever check out Squid.
Yeah, I heard it's really good, so I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know. Maybe that's the next thing I'll watch as a group. Because now I proved everyone wrong.
No, you didn't. But moving on.
Yes, I did. I added
Danny
everybody.
Phantom's getting a graphic novel titled Danny Phantom: A Glitch in Time by Gabriella Epstein, and is set to be published in July of next year.
They say that this is supposed to be like a take on Danny going like leaning more into the dark, like he did in the special or the movie.
I like to see it.
This nigga speed running the topics. He's speed running the topics, everybody. I'm trying to sit here and talk about the topics.
I said I like to see it.
He's speed running it. He's speed running it.
Anyway, I don't even remember Danny Phantom that much.
You're lying. It's
I remember it, but like I couldn't even tell you how the show ended. I don't remember.
How you feel about Inside Out 2? Is in development.
Good. I actually do want to see that.
So
curious to see how in her teenage years. I'm very definitely interested to see that.
I'm interested too because Inside Out is like the innuendo for periods. So I wonder how they'll tackle this I wonder how they'll tackle puberty in Inside Out 2. I don't think there was confirmed release date for Inside Out 2 at D23, but as well as Iman Esfandi. Is that how you say it?
I've never heard of him before.
So he's rumored to play Ezra Bridger in Ahsoka. He looks like he would be a good Ezra. So
it looks like if there's ever a 1-to-1 casting, like that's pretty spot on. Like as an older, like what in his like mid to late 20s, like that looks pretty good. Depending on whether or not his hair is gonna be long or short, like that's pretty spot on. So no complaints from me. It's a goat right there. It's a legend.
As well as they are making a Mufasa prequel.
I couldn't care less.
For real?
No. I mean, Mufasa, sure, but like, I guess it's whatever.
I've never seen so many people and so much confusion about this because this one girl at work, she was like, "Oh, so they're making a Mufasa movie. When does it take place?" And in my head, I'm like, "Bruh, like Mufasa obviously not in Lion King after he died. So when would it take place? Obviously before." What? Yeah. Like that was like I've seen a lot of people actually in confusion about this, which makes no sense. It literally says it's a prequel. How are people confused? I don't know. But it's coming out in 2024. It's gonna be live action. I'm indifferent about it. I could care less. YT, hello? Are you sleeping? YT?
No, I'm not sleeping. What?
She went to sleep, guys. All right, guys.
What are you talking about?
He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
I said I could care less about that Mufasa movie.
As well, Halle Bailey looks exactly like Ariel, complete with the red locks. I actually do like how her locks are red in the trailer.
And she looks good. She looks
she definitely
like a very good Ariel. So.
Yeah, she does. So in the trailer dropped as well. She killed it in Part of Your World. From what I've heard, I haven't listened to the leak versions like a lot of other people have. I don't really care for the leak.
Isn't it in the trailer?
Nah, it's not the whole thing. It's just it's a teaser trailer.
Oh, it's just
but people have found the leaks. Yeah.
So they probably showed the whole footage at the thing.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this. Can't wait. I actually am a big person who doesn't like Disney live action movies. The only ones I've seen is just Alice in Wonderland, but that's because Johnny Depp the GOAT is in it. And I guess that's before Disney started taking the live action thing by storm. And Aladdin, I'm not a big fan of it. So this one I might break the rules for and see this one though. I might break the rules and see this one. I'll tell you which one I'm not.
Pretty good.
I'll tell you which one I'm not going to see, and that's the Disney live action Snow White starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot that comes out in 2024. I just don't care because I don't even like Snow White like that.
It could be better than the original. No, I'm probably capping.
Yeah, I'm about to say like the original. I'm not saying the original is great, but the original is alright.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm indifferent about that too. Honestly, forgot that was there. I don't even remember them talking about that, but I guess I missed that part.
Did you see the new animation for Disney's new logo to celebrate 100 years?
I did not. I'll look at it right now. Oh, media's been copyrighted. Okay, can't look
Oh,
at
for real? You can't see it?
I clicked on the tweet. I can't look at it. Probably on YouTube somewhere. Well, that might be copyrighted too. But.
It looks alright. I don't know if they're gonna go with this, as well as I believe they changed the Pixar thing for 100 years at Disney. I think I added that.
That's
we
cool.
see, but yeah, the Pixar thing looks a little different now. I don't think I added it. I think I was just kind of getting pissed off that day that so much stuff was coming. Every time I turn around, something this, something that. So yeah. As well as a new trailer or a new film is called Elemental is coming out. Basically, it's a fire girl and a fire guy, or no, a fire girl and a water guy, and they like each other, but they're trying to find a way to coexist.
Yep.
So
science.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be good. So we'll see. There's literally just a poster and like a synopsis, so there's really nothing else to go off of. But we'll see.
Then we
really judge it right now.
You have Win or Lose. This is all stuff at D23, mind you. So if you missed D23, this is all stuff that we're recapping from D23. I'm not gonna lie. Well, never mind. I'll save my thoughts and opinions for the end. Then we have Will Forte will voice Coach Dan in Pixar short length. Hold on. Can't read. Will Forte will voice Coach Dan in Pixar's first full-length series, Win or Lose. The series follows a softball team, but each episode focuses on a different member of the team, showing their POV of the same week with different animation styles. This
sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm about to say this reminds me of the Star Wars thing because it's different animation styles. I mean, granted, the Star Wars one didn't have like necessarily a storyline. This has a storyline. So to see like all the players do different animation stuff, I'm actually excited for this one. I hope it's good.
So we'll see. I'm kind of on it. The different animation styles and art styles is interesting, but other than that, the story is kind of but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Then we have Pixar's Elio. Follows an 11-year-old child who can't fit in, meets aliens, becomes the ambassador of Earth. Not gonna lie, I don't care for this.
It would have to really be something special for me to even consider that, but yeah.
And the only thing that would draw me in is that America Ferrera is gonna voice his mom, and I'm a big fan of hers. So yeah, don't really. As well as Zootopia Plus, a 6-episode anthology series releasing this November on Disney Plus, which follows various members of Zootopia, including the sloth.
I watched that.
Huh?
I watched that. I watched that.
Maybe.
Oh man, that's your favorite movie?
Nah, bro. I like Zootopia, but maybe I'll check it out.
Just a little something, like, just some side story chilling,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really checked out a lot of like shit past. Like I didn't watch the Monsters Inc. thing. I didn't care. So I don't know. As well as Disney and Ugalis. Saying that right?
Disney and who? Oh, cool. Yeah, we're just gonna
So it's a Lagos. It's a love story, coming of age story about best friends. Tola and Cole. Series coming next year on Disney Plus. It's a black film. I actually might check this out, or a black series. I actually might check this out because it's a coming of age story, and we support everything black.
That's the art style in the show. I'll check it out.
Yeah, this art style does look dope, and it's a following futuristic coming of age story. So it actually does look dope. Love letter to Lagos in Nigeria. Yes, I actually might check this out. I think when I added it, I didn't really think much of it, but now kind of reading it, a coming of age story about best friends. Yeah, this actually sounds all right.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Then we have Walt Disney's animation 2023 film is titled Wish. Wish will celebrate the 100-year anniversary of the studio. Wish will blend watercolor style with 3D animation. Wish asks, how did the stars?
Wait, what? How did the stars? Disney characters have looked at and wished upon come into existence. Okay.
So when I first read that initially, I read it so differently. So basically,
it's like 6 words is rough.
Yeah,
but I get it. Okay.
I don't know, But which follows Asha, who sees the darkness in the kingdom of wishes and decides to wish on a star, and the star comes to life. This is the first thing of Asha, and this actually looks good too. People are saying that she's a Disney princess. I don't see how she's a Disney princess.
Depends if she's an actual princess or not, but we don't really know.
Yeah.
You see her looking at a castle or some type of royal building.
I'm about to say, if this is supposed to be the watercolor 3D style, I do like this.
Yeah, if that's how it's actually gonna look, that looks
nice.
Pretty good. Good.
I'm not gonna lie, the 2 black things that they've added, because they only had the two black things. I know Disney don't care about the blacks. They actually look a lot better than some of the other things that they have.
Kanye, let me stop.
Bruh, all these things. Okay. Look. The only thing that was fired that looks cool is the 2 things for the black people, which is Iwaju and with Wish. Those things are fired. Other things, we seen it before. Then they're doing I did not know they were doing another Haunted Mansion. Never really cared for Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't really pay it any mind. It's just whatever. The first one was just kind of like, okay, not really like my most favorite thing in the world. But.
Yeah, so there was another one. Like you said, Winona Ryder and Dan Levy have joined the Spitali Spooky cast for Haunted Mansion. So far, they have Owen Wilson, Rosario Dawson, Lakeith Stanfield, Jared Leto, Tiffany Haddish, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Danny DeVito.
Need to get Tiffany Haddish the fuck up out of there. But other than that, it's that cast.
Man. Well, I guess we'll see in the coming months about that.
Yeah. Not even that. I just don't like her as an actress.
I don't really. I don't think she's that good as an actress. Conversation for another day. Then we have Haley Bailey says she would love to join the MCU. Any Marvel superhero would be amazing. I love Storm. Me personally, she's in the MCU. That's cool. That's fine. I personally couldn't see her playing Storm. I don't think Storm would be her type of role. I feel like who she is as a person wouldn't really work. And I'm not saying she can't fit into the character, but I don't think that.
Like someone older.
Yeah, like
Storm.
Yeah, like I was on TikTok earlier and they were saying Keke Palmer also wants to be in the MCU, and a lot of people were obviously saying Storm, but even the person was like, it's the way her, like most of the roles that Keke Palmer plays aren't Storm related, like kind of roles. Like she's usually like the fun character. Mm-hmm. And like what I get from Haley Bailey is like when I see her on stuff, she's not really like a outspoken person. Like it's her sister that's very outspoken. So and even then I couldn't see her sister playing Storm. So whatever she does decide to play as, cool. Yeah, that's her.
Yep, we'll see what happens.
All right, now YT's time to shine. It's YT's time to shine.
Andor season 2. This is Star Wars section for I think mostly going forward. The Andor season 2 is close to beginning production. Like I know the show is going to be good when they greenlit season 2 before season 1 came out, because they did the same thing with Mandalorian. And here we are, and that's getting like a whole universe pretty much. And they said it's described as a 24 episode spy thriller between the 2 seasons. So like season 2 would be the end of the story leading up to when Rogue One begins, and then how that led up into the other movies. So big continuous story. And what they're saying about these characters, that this one guy, Kyle Soller, is that how you say his name? I guess.
I don't know.
Sure. Is describing his character in Rogue One as someone you love to hate. I mean, not Rogue One, Andor. And Adria Arjona Bix. I don't even know if that's the whole name, but sorry if I butchered your name. Has a like an on and off again relationship with Cassian. Like I like to see that. That's an interesting storyline. And he says it's Diego Luna, who's Cassian Andor, says it's like a giant 12 episode film, which is what I wanted to see. More shows with longer than 6 episodes, please. Thank you.
This trailer look dope.
And yeah, that trailer looks fire. I can't say enough. I'm saying it's gonna be the sleeper show.
Ew.
And then I'm gonna just well, I guess I won't move past it. The Willow new trailer for the Willow movie.
Wait, that's Lucasfilms, right?
Yeah, it's Lucasfilm. So
yeah, come on, yo, support your studio.
I've
yo.
never seen the first one. I'm only supporting the actor Warwick Davis because he's in like a lot of the movies. He's the main Ewok in Return of the Jedi, and he's a lot of the other short people in the in some of the other movies. So yeah, Warwick, happy for him. Like all these years later, he gets to make another movie again. So
support your studios. Support Lucas.
I'll support specific parts of the studio. I won't
support George and Lucas.
George is not a part of the company. He's not there. So no.
All right, yo, keep killing this shit. You killing the Star Wars section, yo. They got the Bad Batch, huh?
Bad Batch season 2 finally. It should have came out this year, but they delayed it again. It's fine. You know, I'll wait. 2-episode premiere on the 14th, and out of 16 episodes, so on January 14th on Disney Plus. I'll be waiting. Tales of the Jedi. At least I'll get another fire anime. Tales of the Jedi. It looks fucking hype as fuck.
This shit looks good, bro. This shit looks good.
This is what I wanted. Some people were complaining because they're like, "Oh, more Ahsoka stuff." Man, sorry that the GOAT has to be in everything. You know, what can I say? You know, don't like it, don't watch it. So I'm over here feasting. More Ahsoka content.
Yeah, this shit looks good. I'm excited for this.
Like early or like look, animated mullet Obi-Wan and Yaddle actually fighting and doing stuff. Young Dooku and Qui-Gon Jinn. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
if they make this a series. Like, if they do like focus on 2 characters, 3 episodes a thing, and just keep making this an ongoing series, you could do like other eras. They're just starting out. I hope they're just starting out with the prequel era to get people like invested in the shit, and then branch out and do other characters. Maybe more prequel era characters, like early Old Republic era characters, or maybe the High Republic stuff, since that's what like the Acolyte show and like the books are doing right now. So do stuff like that. And like 3 episodes of focus on Ahsoka, 3 episodes about young Count Dooku when he was still a Jedi Knight. And the first look at there's a new poster for Willow. Looks dope. I have no idea what the story's about, but happy for Warwick Davis and the rest of Lucasfilm. First look at how Mandalore looks in the Mandalorian season 3. So they got fucked up after Rebels. So I just don't need to know what happened after that.
I'm excited for this. I'm not the biggest fan of season 2. No, I like season 2. It's that other shit, Boba Fett, I don't like.
Chill. Boba Fett's
bro, nah. Boba Fett is just Mandalorian 2.5.
Exactly. That's what I was supposed to
be. Nah, bro. I'm thinking Boba Fett gonna be his own thing.
He's a part of the whole shared universe thing.
All right. Here you go. It's your time to shine. Here you go.
Mandalorian season 3, the trailer they should have dropped like 2 months ago, but they actually decided to drop it now for everyone else. Glad they finally decided to do that. It looks fire. Glad to see Bo-Katan back. I'm curious to see how far she's gonna push, or how far they're gonna push the villain angle. I don't think she's necessarily a villain, but like she definitely has conflict with Mandalorian over what happened with Moff Gideon at the end of season 2. I'm definitely hyped to see it, and I actually get to go to Mandalore in live action for the first time. So
I
hope to know what happened after the point of Star Wars Rebels, where they last showed Mandalore and what was going on.
That's the last time they showed Mandalore.
Yeah, on screen until Mandalorian came on, because in Rebels they were all united under her with the Darksaber, and they was uniting all the houses, and then they got fucked up apparently sometime after that to now, in between that time and this time. So I need to know what happened.
So did that place get messed up when Ahsoka was last there, or from Rebels?
That's way before. That's in the prequels. That's Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, all right, my bad.
Then I'm trying to see. There's Star Wars stuff sprinkled around.
Nah, you forgot Moff Gideon, yo.
What about Moff Gideon?
It says you haven't seen Moff Gideon in a vulnerable state before. For this season,
I know he gonna kill that shit. That's why I didn't even worry about, because I know he gonna kill that shit.
Giancarlo, bro, Gus, he gonna kill that shit.
He gonna kill that shit. Hold on, let me find the other Star Wars stuff because it's sprinkled around here. Jon Favreau says Ahsoka is like Dave Filoni's magnum opus, and I know it is, because he gonna kill that shit. It's gonna be amazing.
My thing with 10 out of 10. How he did Ahsoka was what he said. Ahsoka in season 1 of Clone Wars is like a blank slate, but from season 1 all the way to the end, he found a way to like add paint to it. So now you get this character that everybody loves.
And they wove her into like a lot of the biggest Star Wars moments and eras. Period. Like they essentially wove her into the background of Revenge of the Sith through like multiple shows. So excited to see that. Now we're moving on to Marvel stuff because I think that's about it for a lot of the Star Wars stuff. If I scroll down a little bit further, I don't think there's anything else. Yep, mostly Marvel. All right, take it away.
I don't even fuck.
Your bread and butter. Take it away. Take it away.
Fuck Marvel. Anyway, cut me the check. Put me in the movie as that's all I want.
Be the House of Dragon extra all day.
Oh, bro, I'll be in that shit. Don't put me in the brothel house.
No, I'll be in the brothel house, bro.
Wait, real quick, right before we go to Marvel shit, because the extras were saying that they had.
That's what I'm saying. I saw
that shit, right?
That's what I'm saying. Put me in there. How much I get paid? I don't care. Put me in this thing.
For those of y'all who don't know, the extras in the Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. Spoiler alert! If you have not watched it yet, spoiler alert once again. Spoiler alert for the last time, right? So there's a sex scene between whatever, right? Regardless, don't care. It's Targaryen shit. It's expected at this point. So they're in the brothel house, and basically the extras had to 69 for what was it, 12 hours or whatever.
Yep.
And they said that they enjoyed that shit. So, hey man, I don't want to be in the brothel house.
You pay me $20 for the whole day. Get me in there.
So, Marvel shit, Secret Invasion trailer. I have Samuel L. Jackson back. He says I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want. It's about the Skrull. Skrull have come. They said, "Yo, dog, look, we here, gang, gang." I haven't been
Targaryen.
Oh yeah, she's in this too. I haven't been the biggest fan of the Marvel TV shows so far. The ones that I do like, I really like. The ones that I don't like, somehow find a way to fudge it up in the end. So I'm going this open mind. Not going in this like hype because Samuel L. Jackson, and I know Samuel L. Jackson creates gold everywhere he goes. So I'm going here with an open mind. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Other than that, moving on to Werewolf by Night. Trailer looked weird. Didn't care for it. Is that Jessica Jones or am I off? It's not, right? Or it is in this trailer?
I don't think so because people would have been trending if she would have came back in that. But I don't think so. I don't think that's her.
Well, it kind of looked like her, but yeah, didn't.
She'll be back eventually.
How you care? Did you like this trailer? Did you care for it? Or he's indifferent about it?
I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
just kind of medium expectations. I don't really know nothing about Werewolf by Night like that, so we'll see what happens.
Then Don Cheadle will return in Marvel Studios' Armor Wars coming to Disney Plus.
I'm low-key kind of interested in that, just to see more screen time of him as a War Machine. So
Ki Hu Kwan has been cast in Loki season 2. Loki season 2 is on the way.
So the Squid Game actors getting some more screen time and other shows. Glad to see it.
And it said, what they say? Fantastic Four is on the way, but he has nothing to say about it. Kevin Feige, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
That's the director.
Oh, who's the director?
Gotta scroll down.
Well,
somewhere down there.
Hey, I ain't going front. Them fake pages made the fucking D23 sound way better than the real shit at D23.
I told you to stop following the fake pages. It's your own fault. It's your own fault. It's you in the sheep pool. You in the sheep pool. It's your own fault.
They made it sound so much better.
Because they were talking out their ass,
they
bro.
Made it sound so much
everyone
better.
Wished they would see. It's not actually what would happen. It's your fault. It's your own fault.
They made it sound so much better.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Oh man. So Echo has rap filming.
Block the account. Block the account and unfollow it. That's your fault.
What is Echo? What is this gonna be about? You know?
Oh, Echo from Hawkeye. The girl who couldn't speak. She was a mute. Then she couldn't. Was she a mute?
Why did she get a show?
Because it's she's a Daredevil character, and Kingpin is gonna be in it, and Daredevil is also gonna be in it. So they're kind of connecting that story and making her like a.
But does she need a show?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about her.
Let's be honest. Does she really need a show?
I don't know enough to say yes or no, so I'm just not gonna say anything.
Then we have footage for Loki season 2, included a lot more Kang action from Jonathan Majors. I've actually seen a lot of people happy about this.
Oh yeah, he's gonna kill it as Kang. I have no doubts. Not even worried about that.
As well as
the movies could be asked, and he would still be the standout.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely be firing this shit.
Yeah.
Emilia Clarke, Daenerys Targaryen, looking fire in Secret Invasion with this black hair, looking like she about to bust everybody up, as well as Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, focus on the rest of the world trying to capitalize on getting Wakanda's resources when they're at their weakest.
That's an interesting plot point.
That is actually,
they are at their weakest now without a king.
Yeah, so I'm actually interested.
Like physically, so and as a country wise, they are at their weakest. So
that when I saw that, like, because at first I wasn't gonna add this, but then I thought about it. I was like, actually, that does sound kind of interesting. So then it makes me think of like, where does Namor come into play, and as well as too, I guess at D23 they showed footage of Namor fighting M'Baku. I don't think M'Baku wins that. He gets smoked, but that's just me.
Yeah, he ain't got no powers.
Yeah,
Namor got some type of powers. So,
as well as Winston Duke describes Wakanda as a very different place following Avengers Endgame with better evolved tech. I can understand that, especially too with his Ironheart stuff taking place there as well, like Riri Wilson, as well as Ironheart had a new logo. I don't really like this logo. Not gonna lie.
It's all right. It's just a logo. Maybe they've changed logos like 3 times for different types of shows and stuff. So
I hope they change this one. Hope they change. And Ryan Coogler is executive producing Ironheart as well.
It makes sense since he's directing this one and she's debuted in this one, so that makes sense.
And with this evolved tech, I want to see, because her first suit is not going to be fire. Flat out.
No, like her real suit will be in the Ironheart show.
That's what I can't wait for.
Just like the cave suit.
So
this is what this is for her.
I wonder with this better evolved tech, like I just want to see that suit in the Ironheart show.
Yeah.
Covering this Indiana Jones thing. Let's just do it real quick. New Indiana Jones 5 details. Both Steven Spielberg and George Lucas were involved. It's Harrison Ford final time playing the role.
I would be surprised if Spielberg and George Lucas were not involved, considering that's their babies right there. I'd be very surprised if they weren't.
As well as Anthony Ramos plays the Hood in Ironheart, D23 says, and Ironheart explores the battle between magic and tech. I'm not too familiar with the Ironheart character in the comics, so I don't know.
I'm not either. Yeah, probably just a difference of like viewpoint on what point does science stop becoming magic and vice versa.
So kind of like how if you become Black Panther, would you argue that's like a source of magic in a way?
Well, yeah, the source of the power is magic from the god.
So it's almost like witchcraft, like back in the day. If
then using the suit to replicate that kind of power, or even more than that, is science, but it can rival the power of magic. So it's kind of it's a dichotomy between the two, I guess.
Then we have Tim Blake Nelson will return as the leader for Captain America's New World Order as the main villain. And I'm
glad they're bringing back the plot lines from the Hulk stuff through She-Hulk and like I guess this now and just stuff like that. So glad they're bringing that back. He was the one that was helping him in the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk, the one that like was trying to restore his power when he got rid of his powers and he was trying to get them back. That dude that was in the lab that had all he was sending all the samples of his blood to. That guy. And he got hit by some of the gamma radiation when they did the thing, and he fought Abomination in Harlem. That's that guy.
Okay. And also too in the Captain America New World Order, we have Danny Ramirez will return as New Falcon. You didn't see that coming? Oh, you were just blind.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And the new logo.
They got the GOAT back. Isaiah's coming back too.
Isaiah's coming back. Isaiah Bradley and new Captain America. The new logo drop. I think this Captain America movie's gonna be trash, but that's just me.
I'm going in with an open mind because I can't tell.
Yeah, I'll go on this one with an open mind. Now I'll go just because I'm not really the biggest fan of Falcon Winter Soldier, but I'll go on this one with an open mind. Maybe this shit might be fire. Maybe I might have to eat my words. I'm probably gonna have to. Then we have Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania news. Paul Rudd says that this movie is unlike anything you've ever seen before from Ant-Man, with a small character doing something so big. So that's cool.
I'm excited. The fact that Ant-Man got a trilogy before Superman is another discussion for another day, but you know.
Look, man.
Just had to throw that in there.
Well, at least Jimmy Woo's back.
Oh yeah. He was funny in WandaVision.
He was.
And Ant-Man the Wasp. I like him. He's cool.
I'm excited. This actually looks right. This actually looks good. Then what's this? Ant-Man Watts, which shows Scott Lang having to do a heist in the quantum realm for Kang, or else he won't get Cassie back. Or Casey? How is it, Cassie or Casey? Cassie. All right. So he won't get her back. Looks like Kang's doing crazy things. The Loki season 2 and Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm excited for both things. What else do we have? Oh, Daredevil, Born Again films begins filming in 2023. 18 episodes. They said this is gonna be like brand new. Like you won't have to watch the other stuff, right?
It's a soft reboot, so like I guess some time will have passed, and I guess he'll remember some stuff, but I don't know. We'll guys honestly see a trailer first to see like how it really happens, or when he shows up in She-Hulk. Like, spoiler alert if you didn't know, because they said that shit like I don't know how many times.
Bro, they've said mad shit about She-Hulk.
They literally showed like part of the clip in the trailer of the show of him in it, and like screenshots of what he looks like. There's like a screenshot right here of what he looks like in the show. Same exact suit.
I realized that the internet either doesn't pay attention or they just fucking out of it, because they've said that he was going to be in She-Hulk mad times. They said that Megan Thee Stallion was going to be in She-Hulk mad times, but when these things happen, they act like they never saw it, never heard it before. Like, I knew Meg was going to be in it because they said it almost a year ago when they were filming it. And then when I told somebody they were going to be in it, they was like, "Nah, no way." And I was like, "Bro, they literally said it."
The internet.
No. And as well as to Daredevil Born Again official logo.
It's alright. Cool. I'm indifferent. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it looks alright. The Thunderbolts lineup. How you feel about this lineup?
4 of them do the same thing, but other than that, I'm cool. Zemo. I hope Zemo's in there, but I feel like because Zemo is, I feel like is a key member.
Oh yeah, here it is. Confirmed lineup. We have Yelena, Bucky, Red Guardian, U.S. Agent, Ghost, Taskmaster, and Valentina.
I saw somewhere on the site that they said Zemo and they just kind of forgot. But I don't know. We'll see.
I think I saw Zemo somewhere too.
Yeah, so Zemo like top 5 villain in the MCU. People need to put respect on his name, but yeah, he needs to be in there. But we'll see. But yeah, 4 of them do the same thing. Red Guardian, Bucky, John Walker, and Taskmaster do the same thing.
Well, man, like
even Yelena just without the powers.
What you want them to do, bro? What you want them to do?
This is a solid lineup.
They're trying their hardest, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see more Red Guardian, so I'm with it.
I do too. He was funny.
Yeah, I want to see more John Walker because I actually think he's an interesting character compared to what most people say about him. Taskmaster, they got to right the wrong. That was the Black Widow movie with him.
That is true.
Yelena, Ghost. I want to see more Ghost too because I actually kind of liked her character and felt bad for her. And Ant-Man the Wasp, she was just trying to survive and not die. Bucky's Bucky. I like Bucky. Valentina. I don't think we've seen her. Oh wait, no, that's Val, right? That was recruiting them.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she was cool. I like her character, so down to see that.
They showed some Marvel's footage at D23.
I'm actually really excited for that.
I am too. I actually am. I
really am. Between Miss Marvel and like how they've been saying like her Nia DaCosta is a really good director because she did the recent Candyman, and I heard that was good. So
hey, you saw the thing with Brie Larson on the red carpet or whatever.
Oh yeah, I never understood why people never liked her. I really never got. I mean, I understand it, but it's so stupid.
I think.
I know what she said, but like it's so stupid. Because she's not wrong. She wasn't wrong.
What?
Well, the thing, I guess the big thing that she says, like, she wanted more diversity on the press tours and not like just the same types of people to get different perspectives and different questions. That's really all she said.
She's not wrong about that.
She's not wrong. It's just the way she said it.
My thing is just her acting in what's it called? I don't
even think that's not her fault either. That movie was written terribly. She's an Oscar-winning actor, bro. She could act. That movie was just written very badly.
Well, then Well, you know what? One day we'll talk
She
about
did the
Endgame.
best with the garbage script that she had. So.
One day we're gonna talk about Endgame. One day we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk
She was in it
about.
for like 2 minutes, bro.
We're gonna talk about why she, who was so claimed to be the strongest person in that verse at the time, is asking for help. But we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We don't gotta talk about it. We don't gotta talk about it. You just move on.
She asked for help.
She asked for help. When, all right, so you remember the part? All right. So I remember this vividly. So remember the part where it's the all-girl scene, right? All the girls show up, boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
right?
She didn't ask for help. They just showed up.
Nah, bro. No. She Peter Parker is over
Peter
here.
said that. He said, I don't know how you're gonna get through all that without help. And then she didn't say a word. She
said, guys, I'm gonna need a little help, and then got smacked right.
That's not what she said, bro.
Alright, yo, so a live action Assassin's Creed series.
Effect. That's that Mandela effect, bro. That did not happen.
A live action. No,
I remember
it
that
happened,
scene.
bro.
No, it didn't. I'll pull up that movie after this is over, bro. And I want an amendment the next time we get on this. That did not happen.
Nah, man. Maybe it did happen.
That's that Mandela effect. That's that Mandela effect, bro.
Nah, bro, it happened. It happened. Yo, so a live action Assassin's Creed series is officially in the works at Netflix. We talked about Assassin's Creed earlier with Ubisoft.
Yeah, we mentioned that it was coming.
So. Or not Ubisoft. Ubisoft and Netflix with the games.
Yeah, we mentioned the partnership, so.
So yeah. Yep. Then we have Avatar 4 has just begun filming. I believe they were filming Avatar 2 and 3 at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. So 2 comes out.
They're filming all of them back to back, and then as they're coming out, they'll still be filming. So
2 comes out later this year, and I would like to assume that 3 comes out the following year, and I would like to assume that 4 comes out in 2024. I could be wrong. I would assume that.
Something like that.
Then Homer announced the Simpsons Cinematic Universe, which got canceled seconds later. I thought it was pretty funny when I watched it.
Yeah, we love Homer.
Oh, then the Marvels is about 3 heroes teleporting, trading places every time they use their powers. They have to team up to fix their problem. That
lines up with how Miss Marvel ended.
But I don't know how that's gonna work.
Because I assume at some point they can't use their powers, but they'll like be able to meet up at some point. Because if she got transported into space somewhere, they could just use a spaceship to get back.
So is America Chavez in this movie or no?
Why would she be in the movie?
I don't know, because she can travel between dimensions.
They're not between dimensions though. They're just different spots in this dimension.
But didn't it say different times? Oh no, they're trading places.
Different places. Like wherever Captain Marvel was, she just switched spots with Kamala. So that's all.
Okay. Then
they just don't use their powers when they meet up. That's all. I see the connection they did with Miss Marvel between like the 10 rings and the Kree. There's something there.
Okay.
Even the Hulk, because Bruce is going to space, so I think even there's something there too. Because I think I see why they were both in the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi. Now it's starting to make sense.
Who, Hulk?
Hulk and Carol, that they were both there.
I didn't even notice that.
They said the rings were giving off some type of signal to outer space or something like that. And then if you remember in Miss Marvel, when they show her great grandmother finding the bangle with her that has the powers, it looked like it was attached to a blue arm, which might have been a Kree arm. I don't know. And then the place they were in, there was a quick shot from above where you see the 10 rings logo on the floor. So there's something there. So I see the connection now. Like I think it's like the 4th episode, the 5th episode, where she like had the vision and she was like living out the past and like kind of affecting the events of the past. Like what her great grandmother was telling the story of how she got saved during partition.
You definitely pay attention to a lot more things than I do.
I mean, it was so obvious, bro.
I don't remember any of this.
It was the cave where she found the bracelet, bro. That's a 10 rings hideout or whatever the fuck that's from. Because remember, he lives like, because he had the 10 rings, he lives for mad long. So like he would have been like lived from like the days where they was riding on horseback to now. So like that's a 10 rings hideout, and wherever that dude was had the thing. So there's a connection there between the rings, whatever the fuck Bruce is going out in space for, and her bracelet powers. There's some type of connection between that and all that. So I don't know what it is yet, but we'll see. Even like Bruce being in She-Hulk kind of made that obvious too, with that quick cameo of him going into space. So and the spaceship in the beginning, something there too. So there's that. So we'll see.
May have to be our Marvel Studios insider.
I mean, that was all on Twitter that day that episode came out, bro.
I only follow.
I caught it during the episode. I was like, that moment, I was like, I see what they did.
I only follow 4 people on Twitter, and they don't talk about Marvel.
Well,
they talk about video games.
That's your fault.
Look, man, if you want like a diatribe on some game, I got you. Marvel stuff, I'm just kind of checked out.
All right, let's get on to this High School Musical, whatever the hell this is. You read that.
So High School Musical series, what's that kind of like? Season 4 follows the characters as they find out the cast of High School Musical, the original films, are filming High School Musical 4 at their school, and they get to be extras. I saw this coming.
I'll bet rent money that Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens will not be in that show.
Nah, I feel like they're gonna be in.
Nah.
Yo, nah. They gotta be in it, bro. They got it.
Corbin Blue you can get for any amount of money.
Well, they had Corbin Blue in the episode.
I know. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You can get him for any amount of money.
They had Sharpay's. What was that? Her brother or her cousin? The other dude. I forgot.
She ain't in it, is she? Nope.
I can't remember, bro. I ain't going front.
I know. He's probably in it, but is she in it? Nope.
I don't know.
She's not in it, bro. I can tell you she ain't.
I don't think she is. Then Marvel, which I was actually excited about this, said that X-Men isn't happening for a very long time, as it shouldn't, because
it makes sense because you gotta get the bad taste out of the mouth of fucking the bullshit they've been putting out for the last like decade.
Nah, bro, come on, yo. Days of Future Past, X-Men First Class are fire, bro.
First Class is okay.
What?
Future Past,
you wildin'.
They killed an immortal character.
All right, that is the only.
Other than that,
that is the only.
And he was black, a black immortal character, and they killed him.
That is the only problem.
That's a pretty big problem.
That is a pretty big problem. That's the only problem.
If people just let that slide.
Yeah, because it's still outside of that one. Out of that one thing, it's not a bad movie.
How's gonna do racism to the one immortal character, bro? And you kill him.
All right, so if I had to rate that, if I had to rank the X-Men movies, it would go Days of Future Past at number 1. Not the Logan movies, the Wolverine movies. They are not in this.
They're X-Men movies, though.
So then Logan is fired for the past.
Yes, Logan is the peak of all peaks.
So then your statement is wrong.
Yes, that's one movie, bro.
Nah, because all right,
they got one out of like.
So
I don't know how many.
So they
ain't batting 50%.
You have Logan. Wait, are we in the past decade?
I don't even know. I just threw a number out there because it's definitely been a decade.
You have
probably
Logan.
Been more than a decade.
Logan is fire. You have Days of Future Past, and you have First Class. It's
been like 20 years.
You have those 3 movies. All right. Now, all right, I'll give you Apocalypse. Trash. That movie's trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Dark Phoenix. That's what it's called.
Belongs in the dirt.
That trash. Do they got a part 2 of that, or is only one part?
No, it's only part 1.
All right, so they have 3 good solid movies and 2 bad ones. Now I'm not good at math, but I don't know the percentage on that. But who
got bought out though? That's all I'm saying.
Bro, they was gonna get nigga. How can you fight the mouse?
If they were making good enough movies, they wouldn't have to get bought out in the first place. The mouse wouldn't have been knocking on the door.
The mouse was like, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna need that X-Men."
Because they was fumbling. That's the only reason.
I'm gonna need that
X-Men. If you're not
X-Men.
fumbling, the mouse ain't gonna come for
That's
you.
That's not true. Because the mouse been trying to get Spider-Man for the longest, and he just
Sony's just being dickheads and playing hard
That's
to
it.
get,
Yeah, Sony, hold out. Let the mouse suck your dick.
Because Sony is fumbling. Yeah. If PlayStation wasn't doing good and they didn't have Spider-Man, Sony would be begging for somebody to help them.
Nah, bro. Let the mouse,
because they got the Spider-Man movie rights, bro. They can hold fast. That's the only thing they got. Spider-Man and PlayStation. That's all they got.
And Sony, hold out. All right, don't fumble to the mouse. Fuck the mouse.
If they make the PlayStation start fumbling, bro, it's over. That's literally it. They need PlayStation. Microsoft don't need Xbox.
Well, they made some good X-Men movies. They only got 2 duds. They only have 2 duds.
Agree to disagree.
They only have 2 duds, bro. They only have 2 duds. All right, well, they got this Percy Jackson and the Olympian Thriller. I actually like the first Percy Jackson. I don't really care for this.
For that on Twitter, from what I've understood.
Bro. Yo, so if I like that shit. I like the. All right, what do you have?
The book readers do not fuck with that shit. From what I understand,
he has 2 movies,
I could be
right?
wrong.
There's 2 Percy Jackson movies. I like the first one. I think the first one is good. I've never seen the second one.
Either way, they don't fuck with them. A show will probably work much better. We'll see. I'm indifferent, but I'll get into it if it's good.
Yeah, we have Proud Family season 2.
Forgot about season 1.
Season 1 was alright. Season 2 was cool.
All right. I'm indifferent. I mean, I like Proud Family, but I wasn't gonna watch it like the new season on there. I don't know. Oh, I've seen clips on Twitter, but I probably wasn't gonna watch it.
Tim Allen is reprising his role as Santa Claus because he's going to retire as Santa. I could have swore that the other movie he retired as Santa.
Garbage. Let's move on.
Wait, am I wrong? I could have swore he did that in one of the movies.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm
just
annoyed by it.
Nah, I don't. Didn't he? I could have sworn that like Santa Claus 4 or something. No, it was Santa Claus 3.
Santa Claus 3, yeah.
It was Santa Claus 3, right?
Something happened, bro. Something happened with Santa Claus 3.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna retire as Santa. I'm gonna get my brother, who's technically not his brother, but I'm gonna get my brother to do it.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that, bro.
That's what happened.
I guess.
Because remember that he's Santa Claus because Santa Claus fell off of his roof. So technically,
I remember that.
Jack Frost is that Santa's brother.
I guess. Like I said, it's just why. There's no need. So that's why I'm just like, I could care less. Do your thing, Buzz.
Yo, come on. Your favorite right here. National Treasure.
I know, National Treasure. I'm excited.
Speak on it, bro.
It looks good because apparently they're still doing National Treasure 3. They're supposed to be doing that, so I like that they're expanding the world and hopefully like there's some crossover shit to whatever happened in this show. I don't really know what the show's about, but like trailer looks cool, so I'm down to watch. At least we got Riley in it. He's cool. I like Riley. He's funny. And Inside Out 2 says we already talked about this, about becoming a teenager and puberty of young teens.
This
what
is the
that
last
does
thing.
To you.
Last thing. So last podcast we have reported that Paramount Plus is going to fuse with Showtime app, and Paramount said they're about to shut that down.
Well,
it's just shift all its content to Paramount Plus.
Less on the cable bill, and I guess more of a reason to get Paramount Plus. So it's a tactical move. I respect it.
So
I'm not getting Paramount Plus till the Avatar stuff come out. So.
Oh man, trap out the bandwidth for that.
I might get it. I had it for like $2 when they had that deal. It's cool.
We trap out the bandwidth any day of the week. Always trap out the bandwidth. So YT, episode 5. Closing thoughts for episode 5.
I enjoyed most of the Marvel and Star Wars news. The in between stuff. The Assassin's Creed Red and Mirage look good. What else was there? Hopefully Bleach gets actual information about where it's gonna be at. Glad Discord's on Xbox.
Word, right? You console peasants. Get a fucking
Avatar,
PC.
The Avatar MMO is garbage. Probably gonna be garbage. Can't wait to see Film Red. They should just kill that Yasuke thing where it stands and just save their money. Can't wait to get the Elite controller too when this one breaks.
Oh yeah.
And that's about it. That's about it.
My closing thoughts for episode 5. If I pronounce anybody's name throughout this whole episode, yo man, I'm not good with words to begin with. I just put them together and pray that it makes sense. As well as to all you console peasons out there, y'all better get a PC, alright? I'm sick and tired of y'all.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Hey yo, y'all console peasons out there, alright? Y'all peasants.
Making up words again.
Nah, man, come on, look it up, yo. Look it up. Y'all gonna be out here. Y'all gonna be out here and cop on the PC. Alright, enough is enough. Y'all gonna find space in y'all rooms and y'all gonna find the PC and get one monitor, a microphone, and a headphone.
With a dad with 10 kids, man. You're inconsiderate.
Yo, look. It's dads with like 20 kids out there that got the PC, alright? So all of y'all are gonna get up. Rich. Y'all gonna do like Kim Kardashian said and get up off your asses and stop being lazy and cop the PC.
He's a terrible role model. Don't anybody aspire to be Kim Kardashian.
That's what she said.
Terrible role model.
That's what she said. Shout out Ray J. This has been episode 5 of the City on the Couch podcast. Deuces, peace, and 1.